Hello, welcome to your monthly readings. As always, keep in mind that those are only general readings. Always take what feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. I have two special tarot offers going on for this month, and they are both kind of focused in the energies wrapping up this year cycle of 2018 and beginning the next chapter of 2019 and what it might bring for all of you in specific. So if you'd like to know more details about those special readings at a sales price until the end of the month, just contact me, and I will gladly give you all the details. And I apologize, as if I go into my readings, I'll be somehow having a hard time sometimes speaking and coughing a lot. It's due to the fact that I have catch a cold, and so I'm still in recovery process. It's taking some time, and it's really affecting a lot of my throat chakra. And aside of that, I also want to let you guys know that I'm not currently usually at home and where I usually do my readings, and so it might just be a harder process for me as I'm traveling to record these videos, but I will still try to at least do the monthlies and the mid-months if I can. And yeah, that's all. I hope you enjoy your readings, and we'll talk with each other soon. So, Aries, I do feel like during this month, the word management seems to be quite in focus here. I do feel like some of you during this period of time do have a lot to work with, do have a lot to do have a lot to consider, do have a lot to plan. So I feel like some of you just are very busy and very occupied as well. And maybe for some of you, there's a chance to travel, or this chance to have a new beginning happening that will be affecting your financial and material world in ways that are going to add more balance and more security to your life, a sense of being more in control or more on top of this material domain. I do feel like some of you Aries have been applying a lot of effort, a lot of investment, a lot of focus and concentration into something. There's an energy here of hard working Aries that really have been trying their best to accomplish something. And I feel like for those, the chance is about to bloom. For those that have been really working to build a solid, concrete foundation that would improve the quality of your financial status, or that would just bring you closer to a professional chance or opportunity, or just a new beginning in an area of life that you see as something that you can work with in a physical form. So for those of you, I feel like the month of December will bring a chance to initiate a new financial cycle. I do get a sense that finances are really important for you. Some of you might be adding more income, receiving more income that would again help you as you go into next year, help you balance and help you have more control over your material life in ways that would guarantee you more satisfaction. I also feel like some of you are just looking to have more satisfaction, to have more financial power so you can have more satisfaction as well, and quality in your life, in the ways, in the power you have to add elements to your physical world, but also in the way you feel that you have, power to make a difference, or power to make chances, or to create different outlets and different opportunities for yourself, and those you are as well accountable for. I feel like for Aries that are responsible, that have heavy, let's say, financial responsibilities, some of you are going to have this weight lifted up, either because you're going to add, again, something extra, like a part-time job or just working on something by yourself that is starting to get results. I do feel like some of you that have been burdened by financial situations or just a lot of responsibilities, I feel like some of you are going to have this lifted up again, this weight, or just you're going to find solutions that are going to help you start the beginning of next year with things more in control, with more, again, balance, because you also have the chariot here in your unconscious. And you might be unaware that as you go into the month, something might come up that will push you forward into a new direction. I do feel like some of you are going to leave behind old jobs, old familiar, comfortable, let's say, territory that has not been giving you more, that has not been giving you the best. Because I also feel like there's this very ambitious drive for some of you, Aries, that it's more than just the financial aspect. The financial aspect might be, let's say, the fuel, but the real soul, let's say, drive here is I feel a desire to conquer more, be more, feel like, again, you have that power in your hands to pave the way and create your destiny the way you want. And for some of you, this might come up in an unexpected opportunity to travel or to just make a significant change in the way you are directing and applying your energies. And so by making that change, having more control over your life, things that have been out of control, not only, again, about your material world in any other aspect, but things that have been out of control, unorganized, messy, chaotic. I feel like you are really it's like pulling yourself and things back together. I feel like some of you are also very interested in adding, skills to your life, adding elements that you see valuable. It could be, investing in courses, workshops, actual physical items that you feel will help you. I just see like a lot of interest in investing, so you can then have more added as well into your life. Some of you is just an interest into discovering what lies out there. I feel like some of you have a very like this wanderlust vibration as well, where you're craving travel or you're craving to get to know something, right? Like a different place, or to explore a different route into a specific dynamic in a relationship, to get to know different cultures, different philosophies. There's a very amp here, very wide, let's say, there's a very wide spectrum of interests that I feel some of you will be exploring, not just in December, but as you go into next year. I feel like exploration is quite important for the experiences some of you will be encountering in the next year. For others of you, I do feel like, you are in a process that is calling a lot of your integrity and a lot of your responsibility, because whatever this is that you are doing, this beginning that it's about to bloom into your life, you will have to be in your, let's say, best behavior, or in a behavior that differs a little bit from, for some of you Aries, differs a little bit from what you have been having. So maybe you are going to have more responsibility added into your life, maybe more, you're going to be more accountable, more, more influent, more just, there's just this energy of you growing up professionally or growing up in general. And this growth implies that at the same time, you start acting upon that same growth that is being manifested to you. So if all this abundance and opportunities are arising into some of your life, some of you, and into your lives, but you're still maybe not taking the situation as seriously as you are being called, or if you're not being careful, if you're not taking care again of this valuable chances you're being given, you can end up missing on opportunities that are just divinely sent for you. What I want to say is that some of you have reckless tendencies, and this recklessness, this careless energy as well, might sometimes jeopardize the growth you want, the growth you deserve. So it's like you sometimes may be putting at risk the things you most want and the things you have been most working for, either because of lack of patience or because of stubbornness, inflexibility as well. I do feel like some of you have here some inflexible tendencies that might as well sometimes. It's like there's this beautiful door being open and showing you this golden path, but your stubbornness might look at it and see in it something that it's not there, something negative that it's not there. It's just the your fear or your insecurity or your narrow-minded is like being narrow-minded that keeps you from, you know, is like going in this adventure that would satisfy and accomplish a lot of your goals that some of you might even be unaware of. I feel like some of you are not 100% conscious of what you really want. It's like, okay, I want money, I want success, I want what everybody usually wants in a material life, but maybe it's all of those wishes and desires in the material world. For some of you, it's like you have not yet discovered exactly what you will be doing or what you would like to do to get there, to get to having more money, more success, more influence. And it's like a process that you will get to discover as you go. Some of you that are insecure about starting something, doing something, again, changing something that you're being called to change due to this fact, it might be that that's exactly what you're called to do, is just take a chance, right? Take a leap, do something, and don't focus so much in having it all figured out. Just go in the direction that feels right in the moment. And I feel like as you go into it, as you start working and applying your conscious energy into what surrounds you, into the things you end up realizing you like and you're good at, I feel like things will just be popping out and manifesting in ways that will become clear if it's for you or not, or how from A you go to B and to B to C and so forth. It's like it's a process that will unfold by steps. There's levels here, but I feel like you need to walk. You need to apply here the energy of the Chariot. Because it's in the unconscious position, it might be something, again, it's a drive and like an impulse that you might have sometimes, but some of you might, doubt it or just be unsure if you should or not follow your instincts. Definitely, this is a month to follow your instincts, especially if those instincts are telling you to go somewhere, to leave something behind, to assert yourself in a certain area, to go after something, to hunt for something. I feel like this, those feelings that some of you might get are, in a way, it's the way your higher self is communicating with you and trying to let you know, trying to let you know how the path could unfold. I'm sorry, if you dare to do it, if you dare to just follow your hunches. Basically, it's like follow your hunches. I feel like you are maybe as well going to be surprised by a visit or by the appearance of someone. It could be that someone coming, if it's not you traveling, it could be that there's someone traveling to you, someone coming to you, that it's that has been distant or far away. I feel like this comes as a surprise. I feel like for some of you Aries, you're not expecting the visit of someone coming your way. I feel like some of you are also maybe going to receive some type of offers, maybe that professional offers, that would again imply that in order to have this new opportunity, you would have somehow to move or to travel or just to be in a different location of some sorts in order to accomplish great things. I feel like some of you have great things coming up after a process of kind of it's like I feel like some of you have been in a destructive but constructive at the same time process. So maybe you have in 2018 had to receive some sort of shakeup in your foundation, and maybe you saw some things falling apart. Maybe there was some disruption, some separation, some unforeseen changes that really shook you up and awakened you to the fact that things needed to change. And for those Aries, I feel like you are now constructing here. You're now rebuilding things up in a solid form because you have so many pentacles and good pentacles here. So everything you're doing in December feels solid, feels concrete, feels reliable, feels as something, you know, that will add quality to your life, quality to your dreams, quality to your relationships. But it has to be the good type of stuff. It's like, I also feel like some of you are very interested again in acquiring some sort of possessions that are of value to you, or even to certain you know, markets where you might be in, where you might have business with or involved with. I feel like you're very business minded as well, and you're very aware, or you will be becoming more and more aware how to excel in certain things that you want to excel at. So I hope you have a great month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.